That gets things going for the second half.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Great defending, strong and determined. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Played into space out wide. Big header! And he's done it!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
Oh, lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So we have the first goal.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
It's a really well-measured ball. That's a good ball. And the shot! Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. So this to pull level. A formality, we're level. Not a twitch, not a blink.
You know, he would have been embarrassed had the keeper held his position then.
That has certainly made things interesting. Can he finish? Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Van Basten actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
So, third corner of the game. Neymar clears. Borussia Dortmund are looking to go forward now. Now it's Van Basten. Otto providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Otto got a long way forward to join the attack. Passes short and sharp. Mbappe! And he's heaved it away. Out of play for a throw. Well, it's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Stood up well to him there. And it's Rijkaard. And this is Van Basten. Mendes gets it clear. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
Takes a shot! And he's had it nicked away. Looking to play him in. Chips it through. Khan gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Pinches it off him. He's a sharp little ball here. Vinicius Junior has it in a wide position. Galatasaray are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, and certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Into the last quarter of an hour. Hazard takes control of it and he's on the move. That's beautifully weighted.
Borussia Dortmund clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Tries to play it through. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Neymar. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Aimed beyond the defence. Bellingham can see. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Substitution for Galatasaray. Number
We have
19,
got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 30, Rooney. Number 5, Bellingham. Coming on the field, number 9.
That's been cut out, well played.
Number 18,
That pass isn't the best.
Hazard.
Again, with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
He's in a great position here. Bale is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. Messi. Van Basten. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Messi. And this is Raul.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Toure spots it and intercepts. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Raul. Oh, nice one too, very nice. And that will be the final act. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing, and both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So we're up and running. Well, we all know who created the concept of total football, but is it fair to say, Jim, that no one embodied it better on the pitch than this man, Ruud Gullit?
That is true, definitely. He has the pace, the power, the technique to play anywhere across the front line, but he also has the intelligence, the vision to play in a more withdrawn playmaking role, or even in defence. He could fill in and cover for any position as required, and he had the intelligence to be able to put it all together.
He really does have it all. Mbappe!
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Now it's Neymar. Well, played right into his path. And he's heaved it away. Caught offside that time. Costa Curta. And it's Rijkaard. Now Otto. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Some really good ball movement. And he's straight offside. Cafu.
That's good play from him.
Nicely intercepted. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Out to the left it goes. That's very neat. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Opts to play it back. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Looking for a runner. Chance, surely! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! That was easy, almost too easy.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Borussia Dortmund have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Pirlo gets across to intercept that. Now, what about a counter-attack? Borussia Dortmund are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Now it's Neymar. Rijkaard, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, good take in a good area. Goes for a shot! Oh, taken with style. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. The angle was unkind, but he has hit the spot.
Listen, no one was expecting a shot from there. That's quite outrageous.
Borussia Dortmund are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And that's been won straight back. Now it's Neymar. And he's away. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Out towards the flank. Neymar. Lovely passing, lovely. It's Van Basten! And it's there! And they're at it again in double quick time. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away
He's got full. It's hit the uprights. Borussia Dortmund do have a chance to counter here. And it's Van Basten. Mbappe. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Roberto Carlos. Played into space out wide. Defending of the desperate variety. Otto. Van Basten. Oh, easy pickings there. Pirlo. Azar. Rijkaard. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Wriggles his way through. And this is Van Basten. Leicester did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Oh, that, and he shoots! He scored! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. And he stuck it away, and that's it. So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
against Borussia Dortmund.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So off we go then. Van Basten, a key player here, and not just for tactical reasons. This is his 400th appearance for the club.
Yeah, his achievements are incredible. He made a commitment to this team, and he has honoured it by giving his all, week in and week out. A proper stalwart.
And here's Van Basten. That's really well cleared. Borussia Dortmund have Van Basten. Van Basten! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Van Basten! That was a fine display of acrobatics.
Well, you wouldn't expect any less from him, always willing to give the extraordinary a try.
Danger averted for now. Out of play for a throw. Rijkaard. And it's Otto. Well, that is one way to stop him. Strong running down that left flank. Searching passes played there. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
And he shoots! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And there he is, the epitome of enduring excellence. Oh, that is tidy. It is a picture-book goal.
Oh, Peter, it's a lovely piece of deception in shaping to whack it and then opting for a lovely little lob.
Galatasaray finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Rijkaard looking to penetrate opposition lines.
Pretty robust defending.
Conte. Galatasaray upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Galatasaray have their second corner now. Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
So, third corner of the game. And that has been clubbed away. Upamecano. Rijkaard. Played out towards the right wing. That's good play. And if you have just joined us, still, it's Ronaldinho! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Oh, this looks sharp. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Neymar. He won't be happy with that one. And it's Ronaldinho. And this is Van Basten. Great chance! It's in! Galatasaray are back in business. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Galatasaray are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Mbappe! And he's had it nicked away. Bale. Marquinhos is very much of the none-shall-pass school of defending. Nice bit of trickery. Van Basten. Aviati gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Marquinhos.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Conte. Short changes him with that pass. Van Basten is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Now it's Batistuta. And he's running through. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here. Half-time nearly with us. They will be desperate not to concede here. Roberto Carlos! Tremendous from Roberto Carlos! Oh, that is a bit special.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this.
Oh, delightful ball. Odo. Rijkaard. Borussia Dortmund looking to pass their way through. Out towards the flank. Mbappe. Oh, shooting chance! Mbappe gets flagged offside. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. So there was the first half.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Borussia Dortmund finding their passes. Van Basten. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Ronaldinho looking to be a menace in the final third. Roberto Carlos. Now the ball's gone astray. Azar. Rijkaard. Oh, good spread. Played back in. He's in a great position here. Deftly away. Ronaldinho. Still they trail, and time is ticking away. Oh, nice touch. And here's Azar.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Van Basten. They're urging him to shoot. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Upamecano defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Batistuta. And that's put paid to a promising move. Batistuta with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick.
Substitution for Galatasaray.
So
Number
the manager
10,
can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Batistuta. Number 9, Van Basten. Number 13.
That was good alertness.
Coming on the field, number 11, Johan Cruyff. Number 99, Darwin Núñez.
Azar.
Number 18,
Passing is crisp and sharp.
Number 21,
Roberto Carlos
Rudiger.
is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Azar.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And here's Cruyff. And he was quick to react. Neymar, who does have an assist to his name. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? That's a foul, no two ways about it. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. The player's body language here is a bit grim. It is not looking great at all.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
Great ball, and he's in here. They've played it short.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
It's a good spell of possession, this. And now they can clear their lines. That's a cute ball. Hazard. Gabriel gets it clear. And they're back on the ball again. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And he skips past his man. And the through ball. Well read, nice interception. Rijkaard.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Now it's Mbappe. Knocks it into space. Oh, well played, well played.
Borussia Dortmund really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Rijkaard. Aim forwards. And he can clear it away. And they're quick to get it back.
There will be 1 minute.
Well, they
at a
shouldn't be
time.
dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
And that's that. Borussia Dortmund can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to pay for their... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Borussia Dortmund against Milan.
It is a deep, deep sea of yellow. Beautifully effervescent yellow. That is what you're faced with when you come to Dortmund. Well, we're on the way. Well, 2014-15 certainly provided some terrific highlights for Lionel Messi's career showreel. Many claimed it was his best season ever. He did, of course, win the treble. And Jim, it doesn't get a whole lot better than that.
Well, one of the pinnacles of his club career.
Applies the finish! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Ah, that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Well read, nice interception. Looking for the run. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Mbappe! Van Basten! He scored!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
The most accurate pass. And it's Hazard. Hazard tries to play it through. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. No way through. Van Basten. Xavi Alonso. It's Rui Costa. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. And this is Hazard. No way through there. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Van Basten. Van Basten. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Games hinge on moments like this. A formality, we're level. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
Milan grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. And this is Messi, pinches it off him. Played into space. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And here's Hazard. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Messi. Neymar. That's an imaginative pass. And that's put paid to a promising move. Passing is crisp and sharp. And here's Van Basten.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Quality ball. And he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Milan clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And he's worked it through, and it's Azar. That's brave goalkeeping, really decisive.
Well, his positioning was just spot on, and he made the goal look an awful lot smaller.
Hazard showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. He won't be happy with that one. Roberto Carlos.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Van Basten.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. And the counter is on. Oh, that's clever. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. And he's made sure that's not getting through. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Borussia Dortmund clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
There's the whistle for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1.
And just a quick reminder today to please drink responsibly. Anyone appearing intoxicated or behaving in an inappropriate manner will be removed. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund, number 20.
And that's the second half started.
Coming on the field is
Borussia Dortmund are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Tries to pass it through. Borussia Dortmund do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
And this is Messi! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's been caught on it here. Rui Costa's cross. Cleared away. Oh, easy pickings there. Can he finish? And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, it's Van Basten. And the through ball. Otto. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And they can counter here. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Milan are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Messi! It's bounced back off the post. He's missed, but not by that far.
And not just close, agonisingly close.
Xavi Alonso thinks about the shot. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
the attendance for this match was
Marquinhos gets it clear.
60,810.
Takes a shot!
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Now it's Neymar. Van Basten, played out wide, back into the middle. Borussia Dortmund perhaps contemplating their next change here. Yaya Toure. That has not gone well. Searching pass he's played there. Triol. Costa Corta. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Rui Costa. Here's a chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. That's a lovely, neat pass. Neymar. And it's Otto. Rijkaard. And here's Neymar. Aubameyang is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. Otto wins the duel this time. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. To Bale. And it's Neymar. Picked out brilliantly.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Otto just loves to go forward whenever he can. Now it's Messi. He has found the way through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Rijkaard. Nicely weighted ball. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Oh, just and the finish! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And again they hit the front. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
And a chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Not the most convincing of passes. Borussia Dortmund moments now away from seeing this one out. Bale is one whose deliveries we all know about. Now, can they get him away? Now it's Mbappe. And the shot! They've done it! And with that, he takes home the match ball. The vision wonderful, the technique perfect.
It just came down to a battle of wills between him and the keeper, and he won it with a cracking piece of trickery.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
And that's it. Borussia Dortmund can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less than what they are perfectly entitled to. Following